What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Steven and welcome to Geeked Out Nation. Today, I will be reviewing the new pilot episode for DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Legends of Tomorrow is a new spinoff series on the CW based off The Flash and Arrow. A new character by the name of Rip Hunter, who is essentially, let's call him a time-traveling cop, comes to this time period and recruits a lot of other characters from the other TV series, such as the original Black Canary, the Atom, Firestorm, Captain Cold, Hawkman, Hawkgirl, and whatever the hell the guy with the flamethrower is. I forgot what his name is. But essentially, I think his name is Heatwave. I might be wrong. So Rip Hunter assembled this team because he needs them to take down this crazy villain by the name of Vandal Savage. Now, Vandal Savage is a bad dude. We're talking about a man who is essentially a god because he can reincarnate, and every time that he gets killed and he comes back even stronger. So he assembles this team to come together to take him out, and they have to go through a bunch of different time periods and time travel to find where he is in the timeline continuum, and a bunch of this mumbo jumbo crazy shit. All you need to know is a bunch of these good guys team up to take out this bad guy. That's all you need to know about this show. So I'm a huge fan of The Flash, and I like the first 2 seasons of Arrow. So when I heard about this show, I was like, all right, another show set in this universe. I'm down with that. I can dig that. But then I saw the trailer, and I was like, it's a cool trailer. It's essentially a Justice League B team, kind of. I mean, all these different characters that won't ever get their own series, but they shine whenever they show up in the other 2 TV shows. So here I was like, all right, let's watch the first pilot episode and see how it holds up. So I liked the pilot episode, but I didn't love it. There's some really good moments here, but there's just moments that really didn't land for me. Now, first off, I felt that the formation of the team was rushed, and I get it. There's 8 people, actually 9 if you count Rip Hunter, that you have to introduce. So therefore, things are gonna be rushed. But the way that they introduce like the characters from other TV shows, like the other series, like The Arrow and Black Canary and all these other characters into this thing to like give the people that are in this new series a speech. They did it in The Flash, but here it just kind of felt like there's 8 people and then you're just rushing. Everything about assembling the team was really rushed, and for most of the episode, I was just kind of like, what's the purpose of this team? And they actually answer that, and I think it's a really, really awesome answer, and I'm not going to spoil it here, but you guys probably will like what the answer is. To me, what works the most is the team. A lot of the characters that are in this series, I absolutely love them in the other series that they appeared in. Example, Brandon Routh as the Atom. I love him as the Atom. And we had the original Black Canary. I'm not a fan of Laurel as Black Canary. This is the original Black Canary, the new White Canary. She's awesome. Then you have Captain Cold, who's an awesome bad guy on The Flash. And then you throw in Firestorm, who I like the new dynamic between the 2 guys. And you throw in Hawkgirl and Hawkman. Weakest links to me. I don't really love them that much yet, but they haven't really gotten their own real meaty story to me yet. So I like the team. I like the action scenes. There are action scenes, and it feels pretty high budget. I'm wondering what the hell the budget for the show is. A lot of actors, a lot of action. I mean, can this show even sustain this budget going forward? And I think the actor playing Rip Hunter, I think he's really awesome too. I love the way he acts. I love his backstory. I love the reason he's doing everything. So there's a lot to like here when it comes to the team. My problem with the pilot is that the story was just kind of rushed together for the first like 15, 20 minutes. And then the ending story was just kind of meh. I mean, nothing really happened besides the fact that they're going back in time to find one thing that'll show them where Vandal Savage is. But then when it comes to going to Vandal Savage, it's like, to be continued. And I'm like, well, this should have been a 2-hour premiere because we didn't really get much here. There's some pretty good comedy moments. I mean, nothing too hysterical like Cisco on The Flash, but there's some good comedy moments. It's an interesting dynamic because the team is just completely different. You have young, you have old, you have evil, you have bad, you have somebody that used to be dead. I mean, it's an interesting team put together. So I think the show has a lot of potential, but it's going to be interesting how they're going to try to balance everything out because of the fact that there's just way too many characters. I mean, they can't introduce new characters. They've already got 9 main characters in this thing. I mean, in The Flash and Arrow, when those shows introduce new characters, you're like, okay, well, we already have 6, and now we have not. Like, you start to like lose count, which is why I think they created this show, because they have some great characters that they can't use all the time in the other 2 shows. So they're like, well, let's make a show and put them all here. And I was like, all right, that's awesome, because I like the team. So The story for the pilot episode did not hook me, the team hooked me. So I'm excited going forward, and I'm excited to see what kind of interesting shenanigans the team can get into, because going to all these different time periods is going to open up Pandora's box of what could happen. They've already said some characters that are going to be appearing here, so there's a lot to like going forward. But for the pilot, I was just kind of like let down by the story, but the team dynamic and the universe already established, and a lot of good here that I liked. So I'm going to keep watching the show, of course, until it throws me off, but I feel that the pilot could have been better. So pretty much I enjoyed the pilot, didn't love it. Let me know below what you guys think of the pilot, and if you guys are going to keep watching this. If you guys don't watch The Flash, watch The Flash. I freaking love The Flash. If you guys are watching Arrow and Arrow got good again, let me know, because I watched half of the third season and I stopped watching this season. So let me know if Arrow got good again. If it did, I might go back. Pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what other TV shows you guys want me to check out. And if you guys want me to review anything, let me know. I would love to know what you guys think of this episode and what you expect from this series going forward.